In this second chorus, I use the same concept as in the first chorus by starting with a classic blues riff, little more complicated than the first chorus. All right, that's kind of a question answer. Here's the question and the answer. Right, now I go right into that diminished again, only I'm going to ascend all the way up to the high G, the root of the 4 chord. Check it out. Right, that's the way I start. And then I go right into the scale. Half step, whole step, half step, whole step. All the way up to that high G. Right, that's a flourish, a diminished scale flourish. Now the diminished. With a classic blues style riff, which is just like only in G. Again, we have to keep these melodic. We have to keep melody in mind, so we're just not playing scales. Okay, and this is the concept of mixing the blues and the diminished. Okay, so once again, blues, diminished. Right, different rhythm, same notes, only in G. Okay, now, again, let's look at that scale. 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4. It's nice and symmetrical for us. Okay, so that's the scale. We're starting on the root and then the scale, leading right up to the high G note for the 4 chord. Okay? Now we go back to the 1. We use some diminished and some blues in this lick. Diminished, 1 and 2, and right back to the blues. So that's mixing it in one little lick, not over the course of a chorus. Right? You hear that? Instead of just... Right, we're changing that one note to a diminished note. And it changes the whole color of the sound, which is what we want. We want to have different colors in the sound. We want to be able to paint pictures, not just using one color, but different colors, which we call tonal centers. And then for the 5 chord, right, we use that little pickup to the 3rd of A, C sharp, E. Go up a 6th, that classic sound. Right? Bend up that C to the C sharp. And right back to the blues for that 4 chord before we end on the 1. 1. Classic blues riff. And then I finish the phrase with diminished and a little chromatic to the 3rd of D, the perfect 3rd, the major 3rd. Okay, again, I'm looking for different sounds to keep these blues interesting. So let's review. Classic blues, diminished. Right up the scale, leading up to the high G, which is the root of the 4 chord. Keep with the melody, and then mix diminished with the blues. And then to the 5, right back to the blues. Okay, mixing the blues and diminished. Great sound. Let's move on.